what that equality screening found was that Belfast City Hall was a bit male, bit stale, and only reflected one side of the community. A lot of work was put into trying to rectify that. We had statues of Winifred Carney, for example, that were put in, Mary-Ann McCracken, stained glass windows in relation to the NHS have been forwarded, but also to the LGBT community as well, because there were no actual evidential historical artefacts within City Hall to reflect the huge LGBT community that there is and vibrant community that there is in Northern Ireland, or in Belfast in particular. I think the Save Ulster from Sodomy campaign was one of the most disgusting campaigns we've ever had in Northern Ireland. The T-shirt that was worn by Tarlac McNellis is a matter of historical fact. That T-shirt came out from an iconic photo of the 1983 lesbian and gay conference held at Queen's University.
It's not
a key part of the history of the queer community in Northern Ireland. And let me just explain where this came from. That NUS conference that happened in 1983 outside in Queen's University, Belfast, was protested by Ian Paisley, the DUP, and members of the Free Presbyterian Church, who were outside that event at that time, screaming and screeching and trying to put a stop to that event taking place, because that was the Save Ulster from Sodomy campaign was a campaign of bigotry, discrimination, and horrendous impacts upon the queer community in Northern Ireland, which we are still feeling today. Now, let me make this perfectly clear. It is galling that the TUV choose this particular window to have a complaint about, and yet they have nothing to say about the actual campaign itself, which at the time, even the TUV leader was a member of the DUP. Is Sammy and the TUV now going to come out and apologise for actually being indirectly or directly part of that campaign at the time?
I'm not going to apologise for a campaign which took place before I was born.
And there you go. The problem is rich and hypocritical of the TUV and Sammy to come on and complain about this now, when they have a member on Belfast City Council who never once raised this issue, who had the same access to all of the documents that every other member of Belfast City Council had access to. What this is really about, Chris, is about incompetence of the TUV. And let me be very clear. The TUV has one thing and one thing alone, and that is cultural war.